Probably need to read it.
You should be all set with this.
This is the new.
Yeah, when we're recording, if you're unmuted. Good.
Got 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes. Giving away. Want one of these? Oh, I have to give you one. They're not. Oh, you know we're done.
Yeah, we chatted. Not meeting with you.
Really?
Watch. And you can actually put it into practice.
Mhm. Yeah.
And yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not presenting. Well, I am. But I won't really.
But you- Like, oh, you're gonna be. It works.
How are you? Good, I'm gonna, go and pass out.
Good job. Then your sheet, that way we don't have to worry about it.
All right. Let's come to order. It's 10:45 and I want to make sure that we start on time so that I can respect your time. All right, so thank you all for being here officially. Good morning. All right, let's try that one again. Good morning. Ah, there's my people awake. All right, so April team meeting, let's go ahead and get started. No, we're already having clicker issues, so here we go. Interesting. You don't. Ah. Our lovely Becca is out on maternity leave, and this is a wonderful reason why Samuel came into this world a little bit earlier this month. I start the team meeting like this for grace. So anything that I mess up, I'm just blaming because Becca's not here. It's totally her fault. No. But this is I provided you cue right from the beginning, remember. All right, are we clickering? Oh, we're clickering. I would like to know, who knows our mission statement? Does anybody know our mission statement? To have careers worth having, lives worth living, businesses worth owning, but good, legacies worth leaving, and experiences worth giving, right? We're gonna start every meeting off with our mission statement. It's important that your mission aligns with our mission, right? And that we say it proud. What about the Y4C2Ts? Who's ever heard of the Y4C2Ts? Okay, all right. Does anybody know them all the way through? I've got a gift card for you if you do. Does anybody want to give it a shot?
I'll give it a shot.
You'll give it a shot? All right,
When, or deal.
good job.
Integrity,
Do the right thing.
do the right thing. Why?
So we got 4 Cs.
Oh,
So what's your first C? And they don't have to be in order, it's okay.
I'd like to phone a friend.
All right. Crystal says she's got you, but hold on, let's see if you can come up with some, there's 4 Cs, so what is, culture is awesome, but always comes first. Oh. Customers always come first. Then the next one was commitment, right? Commitment. Let's do the right thing. Commitment in all things. I had to think about it. Right, I got 2 more Cs. Anybody else? What's important? What's the number one?
Communication.
Communication, C first to understand. Anybody got the last C for me? Creativity. Ideas before results. All right, so that's the 4 Cs. We've got 2 Ts. You got them? Trust starts with honesty. Teamwork, everyone achieves more. We added the E in 2020. What's the E?
Equity.
Equity, opportunities for all. And then our S, what's our S? Results through people. Good job, good job. Nobody wins a prize, but you all win. You all win. Good job. We're gonna start every team meeting again. That's our values. That's what we believe in. And it has to be something that's more, it has to be something that's more than just on a wall. So I want to make sure that we start here. And so you're gonna hear this and you're gonna get really good at your Y4C2Ts. And one day we're gonna make Andy get up and do the dance. I don't know the dance, so I don't do the dance. All right. You know what time it is. It's bucket fill time. Garrison, as one of my guests, this is how we show gratitude. So I'm just gonna go like, so Garrison is an Asian who's checking us out. Everybody say hello to Garrison. Are you ready? We like to embarrass our people here, so just go ahead and do that. This is how we show gratitude though. So who wants ducks? Who would like to show some gratitude? Awesome.
I'd like a couple.
You would like a couple? They're butterfly duckies.
I'll do it real quick. Can I have 2 more, please?
Oh, yes. You want different colors?
I don't care. I don't think anyone else cares.
No.
Okay, first one is gonna go over to Tom over there. Because I hate these door locks so much. Y'all know what I'm talking about, where you stick the key in, you turn it, you think you would just then push the button, like, you know. Thank you, Tom. Okay. Oh, Bill, Crystal. I'm not a good answer. Really, Crystal, I just want to thank you again. I blow you guys up on your texts all the time, and 9 times out of 10, it's like a novel, and I'm sure you guys are like into it. That was good for me. But thank you so much always for just helping out. And actually, I'd like to give one to you because right when Jason and I walked in, he came over, introduced himself, and he just talked about the market, asking questions, and I think that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I love that. I love that. Everybody here was new at one point. Remember how hard it is to put yourself out there. How many like 2, 5?
Thank you very much. I want to reiterate, thanks actually. I was showing the other day, you had a brand new agent writing for first offer. Remember that panic feeling you got right here? Chris was actually sick and still made it to her computer, helped our agent out, really got her underway, everything working and reviewed it, got put up on. So just so you know, I aspire to be a big caliber.
All right, who else wants that?
I have one. Okay. No, you don't have. I'm on call duty because I'm still in new agent and I haven't been involved this time. And I haven't accidentally got on for Wednesday. It was just a clerical error. And Jeffrey stepped up and he's covered my Wednesday.
Oh,
Really appreciate it.
good job. Anybody else? Oh, go.
Yeah, this is my favorite part. I love it.
So I wanted to give this up to Jeanette. I've been on a much needed vacation over the holiday and I had a buyer who wasn't ready to buy for 3 months, but of course they needed to see cover on everything. And she got them under contract for me, so I just wanted to give her props. Now they're calling her and not me, so I think I lost it.
Much for taking time out to meet the person, the person that I got from the shared. She answered the very much, and she's busy. Welcome to Randolph County.
Hell, I need to get something done here, man. And it's just like, see, view options,
Awesome.
side by side.
Be appropriate to go to you. There's actual meetings. so-
That's right. Like I said, you embarrass our lovely people who serve with us. Very both of you at the same time. Introduce yourself.
Ouch.
You guys.
Welcome, officially.
Yes.
All right.
So this has been an interesting process. We've been my phone call, FaceTime to get to relax, just figure it out. And then you help and making me feel comfortable here. It's not all that easy.
Thank you.
People that aren't here today, one to Aisha and one to Leah. I just got back from a very long trip to Vietnam, and so they covered clothing, they covered shelving, and it really allowed me to, for the first time, cover travel and not have to worry about business. So I really appreciate them, and I want to
This is Machina. I always answer the phone, and when I need help with those forms, they can show me the right form. I appreciate it.
Anybody else?
I'm sorry.
Right, this is for second cry, it's not sure, but I've had a client to sell a piece of land, so I am killing him without the question.
And again, 20 years, so I love to everybody again. The first one I'm gonna give out to is the diamond for giving me those stickers. I really appreciate it. Second one is to you, for just a great introduction and to show me the team and the culture around here. It's very nice. So I want to say thank you for that. And then you, man, thank you for entertaining my questions and just giving me a little bit more insight of what I want to expect when I go out into the field. So thank you.
All right. My friends are gonna fit in just fine here. All right, let's jump into, okay, I'm putting the clicker down. Just in case. All right, if I can have Donna up here to represent the Frasers, the ask.
He's not here, so I can say whatever I want to.
There you go. If you don't mind, will you share what the Red Shoe Award is for?
It's for exemplary demonstration of culture, helping people out. And it's, you know, and this person definitely exemplifies that. She's been here for a while. Ever since she's been here, she's always plugged in. She's always been willing to help. She's taught. Even though she has been through a lot the last couple of years, she has continued to help and pour into other people. And this year, or this award goes to Jessica Spivey.
Had an inspection this morning and can't be here. Jessica's having an inspection this morning. We'll make sure she gets her award. Thank you so much, Donna. I love that. If you have not been, and why, that like the reason why I put the clicker down is because I like to like do my own surprises by accident. It's birthday time. If you're on the birthday board, if you will come up to the front and get your picture taken. I've got, let's see, Andy, I know you're in the room. Got a couple of people, right. Come on in, come on in. Is this really everybody that's on the slide?
Yeah.
To shoot.
Nobody hiding?
We can have.
Awesome, look at.
Super.
It's funny, it's like circling people in all over the place. But we get to put them in weird orders.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. All right. It is our anniversary celebration, so if you are on this side, please come up. Absolutely, Kara, see you. Yes, 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 come get your picture taken because we're so happy to celebrate your anniversary.
It's not really my birthday, share one, so.
That works. February. We could have done some big reaction. Come on, come on. Right. Good to hang out with you two. Six?
What this means is our cat has reset.
And now the contest begins. To get that to cap as quick as possible.
That's fine. That's fine. I know.
No, it's not. Back. No, everybody back. Everybody back. Yeah, I've stopped everything, so now you have no choice. Hey, there, you're too important to leave out. There we go.
I'm joking.
Good deal. Thank you. All right, we would like to welcome Randall, Ty, and Jordan to our first team meeting. See, I already made you stand up, so now I don't have to make you do it again. Can I ask you to come take a lovely photo? We want to come. You only get to be new one time. That's it. This is the one time. Now, when you come up here, you'll be coming up here for capping and for anniversaries and all kinds of good stuff. There you go. Good job. Thank you, Jordan. Good job. All right, ALC. Do any of my ALC members have anything that they would like to say? Our Agent Leadership Council is led by some of your most top and most seasoned agents in our firm. They give their time and just make sure that you have a voice. And so committee members, do you have anything that you would like to say? This is your floor. Crystal? We do have a slide for the vendor fair. Got you though. Good job. Eddie?
Okay, I'm just gonna say, I have a growth committee meeting, this Thursday at 3 o'clock, here hopefully. And
Mhm.
we'll go somewhere else. It's a good opportunity for anybody that wants to be part of our committee. We just talk about profit sharing, what it means to you, what it means to someone that you know and that you care about, another agent in the industry that you, would like to share the opportunity of being with Keller and how great we are. And just share that with them. So 3 o'clock here on Thursday, if you want to join us.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. And we'll be strategizing too. So this is not just a meeting to come and talk. This is a place to come and make a plan around growing your profit share, which we will talk about a little bit later. Yes, Kara.
I'm gonna be sending out a poll later today or tomorrow on training with the committee. So be on the lookout. It'll come out via the Facebook page and also individually by email. If you guys would respond, that would be amazing.
Awesome. Anybody else on the ALC? Your ALC meets this Thursday. All agents are allowed to attend ALC meetings. You're just not allowed to participate. So if you'd like to see what we're talking about and what's going on, that's always an opportunity to you. And anyone again can join the committees. You do not have to be on the ALC to be on one of the committees. As a matter of fact, it's one of the best ways to plug in and get involved in your market center is by choosing one of the committees. So these are your chairs. If anybody has any interest, please reach out. All right, vendor fair. Thank you, Crystal. That was awesome. So after this team meeting today, we're gonna go and grab a bite to eat, right? And then we go downstairs outside for our vendor fair. And that is from 12 to 2 today. We have all kinds of vendors out participating. So build your partnership lists. And then at 2 o'clock, we have mimosas back upstairs here for Unit Home Mortgage. They have a mastermind. So it is a busy packed day. If you didn't have plans, I just filled your day for you. All right, masterminds real quick on Fridays. If you, I'm sending out calendar invites now, thanks to Crystal, which only makes sense. We run our entire lives off of Google Calendar. Why I didn't think about putting y'all on calendar invites up until now, I don't know. But when it's your week, you'll get a calendar invite. Just let me know if you're coming or not. Great participation there. It's a really great place to learn and to build relationships with other people that are in the same place in their business that you are. Lunch and learns, we got a bunch of lunch and learns, earn passive income. If you have not signed up for that Friday, that is my class. We're gonna be talking about profit share and how to build your retirement program through that, or your retirement plan for that. So I would love to see you there. Sign up today so we can make sure that we can feed you. And then I'll also be doing the Fair Housing Academy next week, and that is extraordinarily important. This is Fair Housing Month, if you haven't heard that 900 times. And this class is absolutely, it's fascinating. Some of the case studies, some of the things that have happened out there, some of the things that some people think might be okay and is not. So it's just a really interesting class. I would love to see you again if you haven't signed up for either one of those. And then, of course, great home inspections. And then I would love to welcome up Andy for Market Mondays.
The one and only is. A couple updates. So we have moved Market Mondays to video. So one of the things that we learned is like you guys are always on the go and they've always been asking for that information. So what's going to happen is on Monday mornings, I'm going to record the video, get it out. We are thinking about incorporating, getting that information out for at the beginning of the week. Maybe I'll also incorporate what's happening that week, just so you guys can have an update what's happening. All right. Just some highlights, because normally in the middle of the month is when all the numbers come out for the MLS, the recaps of past month. We've got our numbers in for region, we got numbers in for the market center, okay? Really what we've seen again is a tight constraint on inventory. It's a very weird market in that if you listen to the news, what you're hearing is this: sales are down about 20 to 30% across the nation, units, right? That's what you're hearing, right? But the problem is we're seeing prices rise. And why is that? Scarcity. We have a huge supply issue. We don't see any resolution to that supply issue currently. There's nothing like new construction. We don't feel is going to fill it in our area or across the country. It's just not going to happen. Also, that discussion of, oh, eventually we're going to have distressed sales, right? The problem is right now, what? We may have distressed sellers, but they're not distressed sales, because they have so much equity. If I'm behind in my home payments, I'm distressed. But if I go to sell my house, I probably, because of what's happened over the last couple of years, have money in my pocket. Again, these are the numbers for March for the entire MLS. 2,884 listings at the end, 1930 sold in March. If you do the math, it's 1.49 months of inventory. That's still a very tight market. Not as tight as it was when we actually went under one a couple of times. You know, when it was in the hectic frenzy, but 1.5, that is definitely a seller's market. Okay. So not only is the supply scarce, but kind of interest rates have kind of settled in that 6.5 range. People are getting used to, again, high prices. People are getting used to that interest rate not being 2 or 3, right? So we're seeing that happen. Again, new listings are down, and this is a national number, 20% a week, each week, right? Because normally this time of year, what do we see? More listings coming on. They are coming on, but they're still right now 20% down, okay? That's across the nation. In our area, new listings, close, down 14%. All right, now, what we've been talking about and what, you know, I'm wearing my MREA shirt. What is one of the 3 L's? What are the 3 L's? So listings, right? If you're working with a buyer, spit out some due diligence fees that you've been seeing. 75,000. I know, hey, there's some six-figure due diligence fees that have just passed. 200, right? So.
Where can I resign?
If you're working with the buyer in certain locations, in certain price ranges, and I'm talking about if you're buying these houses in those $200,000 or $300,000, $400,000 price range, those due diligence fees right now are hefty. right? So that buyer with not a lot of money, getting squeezed out again. Okay, they're getting squeezed out. So if you're frustrated with working with buyers, what do you need to do? Work with sellers. NAR just came out with their numbers. These are the age of home sellers. What do you see? Mostly older. Gen X, that's me. Gen Xers, younger boomers, older boomers. So if you went from basically 40 to 70, okay, that's 72% of all home sellers. 72% of all home sellers. So if you're going after listings, if you're thinking about doing a marketing campaign, or you're doing Facebook advertising, or whatever that may be, or what any social media advertising, think about the demographic of what you're going after. Almost 3/4 of them were 50 plus, right? What do they want from you? What's number one? Help price my house competitively. They are hearing all kinds of mixed news, right? Walking in and letting a seller overprice their house right now does not help them, right? Even though there is a scarcity, overpricing does not help them. So helping them price to the market is the number one thing. Get good at pricing. Get good at knowing the local market data. Listen to Market Mondays. Right, okay? Get good at that. And then the last thing. This actually is up. It used to be 2/3, 67%, 70%. Basically, 8 out of 10 people are signing with the first person that they talk to. So the game has always been, how do I get to the table first? How do I get to them first? You're trying to figure that out. Okay? These are just some of the highlights for this week. Market Mondays are coming out on Monday mornings. Thank you for your time.
And no tripping, good job. I was worried that I'm going to. It's really important that we talk about the market and that you're able to intelligently share this with your clients, right? Would we agree that this information is helpful?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that we're continually putting it out to you, but we know, like Andy said, that you're busy, and the NAR stat continues to be 86% of people would use the same agent, but only 12% do. 86, 12%. Why is that? When you walk into the store and you walk through the front door and you walk by the clerk that says, "Hi, can I help you?" What's the first thing you say? Right? When you find something that you want to try on, do you go all the way back to that front door and find that clerk, or do you find the closest person to you? There you go. Case in point. All right, Red Day, which is why I'm dressed down today, because this is how we dress on Red Day. So Red Day is May 11th. Does anybody know why we do Red Day? Where that comes from? Who started that? Mo Anderson. That's right. For her birthday wish, she wanted to make sure that we had a global day of service. It started as a national day of service, but now we're in 56 countries. So it's a global day of service. And this is a day in which we give our time and our money and we give back to our community. This year we are working with Out of the Garden. And so we will be building a nice sized chicken coop on their urban farm, which feeds a lot of families. So it's a really cool thing to participate in. That will go out this afternoon, both to sign up for volunteers to actually build the chicken coop, but we also need the funds to build the chicken coop. So if you cannot give of your time that day, please give of your money. And that's just, it's a great thing to do, but this is a day where we don't work. This is a day where we give back. So do what you can to be available this day to give back to your community. Awesome, luxury listings with Luke. We just talked about how important listings are. Do you get paid off of units or off of volume? How many you sell or how much the price point is? Might be a good thing to come in and boost your skills up in the luxury listing. So put that one on your calendar. There's a few things on your calendar. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. We have 2 classes that are running through this month because of it is Fair Housing Month. So the Color of Real Estate and the Unconscious Bias of Real Estate are both online and they are free. And we'll make sure that we get those links out to you. And every month we like to have a diversity, equity, and inclusion and belonging. I want to put B on the end of that so much moment. And so if I may call up our lovely Bianca.
just to make sure y'all are paying attention, what are we celebrating this month? What's fair housing mean to you guys? Why is it important? Just kind of want to hear from the room.
It ensures homeownership is available to everyone regardless of it.
Exactly. Yes, I love that. The real estate is one of the best ways that people can generate wealth building through with their family themselves. So it's huge. So we want to make sure that we're the market center in that, going that direction for growth, making sure that we're having the teachings and information provided. Fairhaven, I don't know if you're going to mention that. She's going to mention a great lesson or course that we can take. It's free and it's going to give you guys different scenarios to kind of see how we can improve and what to look for when we're engaging in fair housing. So anybody welcome to join the committee, DEIB. So reach out to Jen, Jeffrey, Jason, Aisha, and I, and we'll get you started.
So thank you. FYI, we have a great time in those meetings. Like there's only a few of us, but the entire building can hear us because we have a great time during that. So by all means, anybody is welcome to join. It's on the calendar on your daily candy. Again, I'm teaching fair housing, so that also goes in this, and then also Fairhaven, as Bianca mentioned. So this is, again, you'll have all the links out to you after the team meeting, but for the first 6 people who complete the Fairhaven training, it's about 60 minutes or less. You get a fair housing shirt. I have 2 mediums, 2 extra large, and 2 extra large. So all I want is a snapshot that you finish the course, and I'm happy to give you this, but this is a good thing to go ahead and complete for yourself. It goes along with some of those unconscious bias, and it only makes you better in this business and a better human being. So Fairhaven, please get that done this month. All right, fresh corn. Bill, would you like to? No. I am gonna make you come up and do your fresh corn. We like to pick on our broker in charge.
There's a running joke for this because one of our agents asked about, and we'll cover this when the Crystal joins up here about some of the things that are going on. But I thought, oh, I'll tell them about fresh corn. Well, it only works if you spell fresh corn correctly. I don't know what the hell I spelled, but it was not fresh corn. Not only that, but I did it in writing, so it is like,
It's out there.
it's out there. So I told him, I think I spelled something like mega sandwich or something. It is fair housing month, and we do have agents, especially new agents, that want to know exactly what a good guideline is on what they can and cannot discuss on the phone. What is or is not the right way to approach clients, known and unknown, how to do your job correctly. Fresh corn, properly spelled, works beautifully, and it stands for familial status, race, equality in every way, no sexual bias whatsoever, handicap status, color, and keep in mind, color and race are not always synonymous, okay? Opportunities for all, any religious backgrounds, or any nationality background. It doesn't matter. Okay, I had a great first broker in charge and he said, around here, everybody's money is green. That's all you have to concern yourself with, is doing the job right by them. And it will end up the right way. Crystal, you have.
I was just gonna say too, think about fresh corn when you are writing the listing descriptions. We have had some descriptions that are not following fresh corn. So you remember, you need to discuss the property and not the people who are going to be living in it. So just remember that as well. It's not just about your phone calls and conversations with customers, but it's also your marketing.
Even things down to your abilities, things like it's a short walk or a short hop and jump walking distance. You can say it's just 0.3 miles away. That's still accomplishing the same thing, but you gotta be really careful because not everybody has the same abilities.
Perfect. Learn to spell fresh corn, or they make it in front of everybody.
We have great times on our huddles also in the morning. Referrals, all right, so this is, we are providing lunch today. There is not a sponsor. That's why we didn't start off that way. So, and we're having salsaritas, by the way, so, right, thank you, thank you. So as your sponsor today, I would like to ask for referrals. I would like to know anybody that you have done a deal with that was a fantastic human being and would be a great part of our culture. I would like to know anybody who you come across that does not have the training, does not have the resources that we have in this fantastic firm. I want you to reach out with just people who, you know, would be, a great fit or not, or just pass me a name. That's all that I ask. It's not your job to recruit, but it is our job to grow. If we don't grow, we die. That's in all business, right? And the more profit, the more people that we have, the more profit we have, and the more profit we can share, right? And so, and again, profit share is something that I deeply care about. I want to build all of you guys generational wealth. So if you have a referral, this is a great place to give it to me. I'll take them via text, via email, but this is the best way because it goes into a nice spreadsheet and I don't have to copy and paste. And yet I will take the referrals any way that you will give it to me, except for unrefunded ones. It's the only thing that I ask. All right, cappers. Do we have any cappers in the room? Adam, I know you are here. Come on up so that you can get your capper bag and get your lovely photo taken. So for those who are new in the room, capping is what happens after you've paid in your company dollar. You're with the company that says we only want what we need to run this awesome market center, and then 100% of the rest of it is yours for the rest of the year. So this is a huge milestone. Other folks, I've got your bags. We'll get up with you later in the month. All right, March listings and closings. For our top individuals, we've got Beth and Kelly. For the top team, Dream Team United, which was formerly Carolina Dream Team. And then top groups, we have the Papalardo Group, Dee Dee's, Osmonds, and McCollum, all in our top listings. And Mark, come on up here and get your picture taken if you're here. We have a representative from too, and from Blair's and Hunter's. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Can't be just me. Yeah, how about that? So they rebranded.
My first.
Thank you, congratulations. I love the celebrations. It's my favorite part. All right, top listings in March. The Carolina Expansion Partners had 7 listings. Do we have any members of Carolina? Great, fantastic. Ellie, you get to stand in. They're not by yourself, Bianca. You're not. They're all there. They're there with you in spirit. People are on your team. Answer, good answer. All right, our home run hitters, that is a listing taken, a contract written, and a contract closed. If you were on this slide, please come up before Bianca, like you're getting your steps in today. Yeah, absolutely, come on up, Crystal, Kara.
Bill.
Yeah, Bill. Yes, all my friends, yes, yes, yes. Home run hitters, a lot of you this month, that's awesome. Squishy, squishy, squishy. Good job. Our top individuals based off of GCI. If you were on this slide, if you would please come up here, Mr. Tom, Adam.
Here.
Congratulations. All right, top teams based off of gross commission income. We have Radiant, James Davis, Stan McKellar, Carolina Dream Team, Albert Hill, and Angie Wilkie. If you are in the room, please come up so you can have your lovely picture taken. Carolina Dream Team.
It's Dream Team United.
I know, we had it right on one slide. What's up with that? FYI. Congratulations. Oh, that's right. That should say Dream Team United, like you just change your name on us and we're supposed to keep up.
I'm still.
Always got the dream in there. There you go. Top groups based off of gross commission income. Come on up, please. You made me go through all the names. Come on back up. And is our representative from Papalardo here? Kim Mathis, Crystal Williams, Osmond, Nicola, Mormon, and Elite. That's right, Crystal, we got whole team. That's right. You big mouth, love you. That's what it's supposed to be.
Big group, yeah.
If y'all got a meal,
We're gonna have to
meal, fish. In hunger.
You can't be seen.
Right. Here they go. Yeah. You down.
Right there, Sheena.
1, 2, 3.
Good job. And just for terminology, team is 2 producing agents, group is any more than 2. Expansion teams based off of gross commission income, Carolina Expansion Partners. So guess what? y'all? I would say be less awesome, but don't be less awesome. Don't do it.
By the way, y'all, congratulations.
Yes. All right, first closing with Keller Williams. One, come on up to the room. Stand. Stand.
He's here.
Well, if I wasn't leaving this meeting, I would go get it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. The first and the many, many more. All right, and we finished with the superheroes of all superheroes, your brokers in charge, Crystal and Bill.
Costume change. Yes.
Well, first of all, Bill's now Captain America, so we need to fix that, right?
Oh, I want to make new costumes.
We have a volunteer.
Oh my gosh, can I make? you
Jeff
guys
would like to
get-
make any costumes.
It's spring and summer.
I'm totally gonna make you guys.
Okay, let's do it. You'll surprise us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, this is fine.
Getting ready to hit Bristol.
Now that you mention it. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Before we go any further, let me tell you something. Crystal and I both feel very strongly that we couldn't be more proud to be your brokers in charge. So you guys are awesome. And we get the opportunity to be proud of y'all every single day. So thank you for everything that you all do. All right?
So wanted to just bring up and remind you, we sent out the email about the scammers that are calling and the trollers that are calling. So just beware, we don't know who it is. It could be that, it's the board, it could be that it's the commission, but just remember your fresh corn when you're on the conversation with them, because they are pushing back very hard on the phone. So don't stand your ground, please. And we know that you will, but just want to remind you to do so. And also remember that too in your marketing, because people are reporting, we are getting notices from the board. Because you can report. That is happening, so please be on your P's and Q's with that.
Market's getting busy. I'm sure you all already know that. There are also a lot of people now that are wanting to go look at houses, late afternoon, early evening, because it's still light outside. But if you're not aware, I'm sure you probably are, darkness comes on very quickly. Use good sense when you're going out to show property. Okay, use good sense going into vacant homes, and foreclosures if there are some. If you're meeting someone for the first time, go through proper safety protocols, have those buyers meet you here. And gentlemen, that goes for you as well. One of the worst, but my favorite stories is there was a guy in Georgia, big barrel of a guy, ex-Marine, sharp, been an experienced agent, went and showed somebody a vacant house and was shot in the chest 4 times. Okay, this was several years ago, so, but I bring that story up to remind you that men are just as susceptible as women are. Okay, so be aware of your surroundings. And if you are not familiar with basic safety protocols, we will probably have another class, I think, soon, to teach some of those to you, because we have so many new agents, and there are things to remember. Do not let the client between you and the front door. Always be aware of areas where you can make an escape if you need to. Do not go, if invited by a stranger, to the upper level of a house. Make sure somebody knows where you are. They're just some of the real basics. Okay, so just keep that in mind.
One last thing, last month we told you about the scams for land purchases. This month, we're gonna ask you if you've heard of cryptocurrency. Yeah. Can you close on a property with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? Okay, you can't. So that's starting to come about too. We learned through this, it's coming through the region. So just know if you get that you've got a buyer who's gonna close in cash with cryptocurrency or Bitcoin. Closing attorneys do not close with that currency.
Lastly, be assured that you know who you're dealing with. Okay, if you're talking with a buyer or a seller, there are rampant examples right now of people posing as property sellers that have no ownership rights to that land or those houses at all. None. And they are convincing people that they do. Offers are being written, due diligence checks are being given, and it's fraudulent. These people have absolutely no ownership whatsoever to some of the property. So make sure if you're writing an offer, take a moment and ask the listing agent, do you know your seller? Are you assured that this is a legit seller? Okay. If you offend them, then shame on them. But ask to make sure, because that's your buyer's due diligence money that is going somewhere. Wouldn't you feel bad in a transaction if it went to somebody that didn't actually have any affiliation or ownership with the property?
Okay, now that we brought the room down.
I'm still feeling like a ray of sunshine.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Darby. All right, I'm gonna close this on out, and we did a good job staying on time. I have one last shameless thing to ask, and I have no shame in it. So just so you know, I am not an official team leader. I am an interim team leader. I go for my official status tomorrow. Mark Brenneman, our regional director, will be here tomorrow between 1 and 4. If you have time and you want to work in the office to give a good impression, I'd be happy to have you here. I would like for you to remember to be very professional, please. This is like the best first impression we can put out there, but unless you would like to have Andy back as a tea loafer. I'm doing all of it. If you would like to be stuck with me and you have the opportunity to be here tomorrow, I would really love your support. And if you would just think about me and prayers. If you think I get nervous for this, I'm really, really nervous for tomorrow just because I want to do a good job. So, all right, that's my shameless plug. You guys can go have some lunch. Don't forget, vendor fair starts at 12 and mimosas at 2.